Hello everyone, it's Spurs Radio 96 here, and welcome to the second episode of the FIFA 19 AS Monaco Career Mode. We begin today's episode with the start of the French League, or known as the Ligue 1 Conforama. Today's match we will be away against FC Nantes. Of course, if you haven't checked out the last episode, I suggest you do so, where basically we just showed you it's basically an introduction to the career mode, showing you the squad and the objectives of the board. And yeah, that's pretty much it really, as well as transfer news as well. So yeah, we're going to kick off the first game of the season here at FC Nantes, and they are a pretty big club, as you can tell from their in-game stadium. It's a huge stadium. I don't know the capacity, but either way, it's going to be the start of a new season. It's always exciting for both of these clubs. For FC Nantes, I do know a player or two. Fabio is there in defence, as well as Alexandra Kakaniklic on the right-hand side. I believe Kakaniklic played for Fulham, I think, in the Championship. May be mistaken, but I've got a funny feeling it's something to do with... I remember hearing Kakaniklic playing in the Championship or in England in the past, so if I do have that statistic wrong, please tell me in the comments if that actually is the Kakaniklic who played for Fulham, or it's a different one. For the AS Monaco, we've got the full first team. We've got Areola, our new goalkeeper, making his first league start for the club. Of course, we've got the other players who've returned: Mendy, Mbappe, Fabinho, Lemar, Silva, and of course the captain starting up front, Radamel Falcao. And it's nice to see as well that we've got the broadcast package of the Liga Conforama, which EA Sports kept rather quiet in my opinion. On to the 23rd minute, we're off to a good start here as Bernardo Silva leaves a lovely through ball to Mbappe, who takes a strike. Good save from the keeper there, and it forces AS Monaco to take a corner just passing 25 minutes. Good run from Mbappe, good strike, and a good save as well from the keeper. A save with the top of his left-hand glove there. Onto the added time of the first half. We're charging down Nantes' defence. Lovely through ball, I think it was Tielemans, in towards Bernardo Silva, running into the box, still going, takes a strike. Good save from FC Nantes' goalkeeper. That's two good saves he's made against two of the returning Monaco players, Silva and Mbappe. Silva took a strike at a good angle, but the keeper managed to save. Maybe it wasn't going to go in the net, but it was a good save from the keeper. And there goes the half-time whistle. A close first half, very close to choose between Nantes and Monaco. Of course, this is the first gameplay of the career mode. I didn't play any gameplay during pre-season, so it's my first time discovering the players' strengths and weaknesses. And it's been close to call. We've had the better opportunities, but we haven't been taking them due to some good saves from the Nantes keeper, and it's 0-0 at that point. On to the 71st minute, and Nantes take a strike here. What an effort that is from Pompey, or whatever to say his name. Pompey. Yeah, good strike from him. That's Nantes' first effort of the second half, and a good save from Areola on, of course, his league debut, his first league start for AS Monaco from Paris Saint-Germain. And Nantes have a corner here. Lambombe is going to cross it into the box. Good clearance there from my players, and we can go on the counter-attack straight away. Mbappe is charging down the right. Falcao is in there as well. So is Bernardo Silva. Mbappe cuts his way through, passes it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has support with Falcao. Mbappe passes it to Mbappe, takes a strike, and AS Monaco take the lead past 76 minutes. So it's coming up to 77 minutes. Kylian Mbappe has scored his first goal, league goal on his return to AS Monaco, and AS Monaco lead here FC Nantes by 1-0. FC Nantes fans will be disappointed. They've held out they've competed very, very well, but just a lack of concentration there. Good pass from Bernardo Silva to find Mbappe, and a brilliant counter-attack from AS Monaco that has resulted in a lovely goal from Kylian Mbappe, and we take the lead. Very important that we start the first game of the season with 3 points, as of course our main rivals in the league, the Marseilles, Olympique Lyonnais, PSG of course, so it's important we get 3 points there, and of course a clean sheet as well. But Kylian Mbappe's got our first goal of the season. It's 1-0 at that stage. On to the 81st minute, and we've got the ball again for Bernardo Silva. Lovely twists and turns, through ball towards Kylian Mbappe. Supporters in the box. Lima! Oh, Thomas Lima has put it over. What a mistake. Surely, from when I was playing it, that looked to be a goal. Just tuck it in the net, but it wasn't proven to be. But yeah, blazes it wide Yeah, disappointed there, but there goes the full-time whistle. 3 points for AS Monaco in our first league game of the season. A 1-0 win over a determined FC Nantes side here, and a clean sheet as well for Areola on his debut. Good performances, no doubt, from some of the players. The first half, it was rather even. We had 1 or 2 chances that Nantes' keeper managed to keep the score level. Second half, we pressed them up the pitch higher, and we started creating chances. We could have maybe scored some more goals. There were some chances we should have taken, but Kylian Mbappe's strike leaves we leave FC Nantes with 3 points and a clean sheet. We come on to the next second game of the episode, our first home game at the Stade Louise II, where we will be hosting LSOC Lille, or just known as Lille. Monaco, of course, a tiny stadium in I think the second smallest country to Vatican City, so no surprise they have one of the smallest stadiums in the game. But of course, a good atmosphere, I'm sure, will be generated by the Monaco fans. And of course, after Mbappe scored, I'm sure he'll be keen to add more league goals to his collection of the goals he scored for Monaco and PSG in Ligue 1 in the past. As well as I like Radamel. Hopefully Radamel Falcao will get on the scoring act, because it's rather disappointing. He was very quiet in that game in the first game against FC Nantes. Didn't really take many chances. And there is the same. It is the same lineup for AS Monaco. Good defensive performance as well, particularly when Nantes started quite brightly in the second half and held us quite coming up to 71 minutes before we scored. So yeah, some good defensive performances there as well. But up front, we just need to be a bit more clinical. We're creating the chances, we're just not quite taking them. But the only good chance we took, of course, was Mbappe's goal. For Lille, they're one of the big clubs in France in the past. They've won a few cups here and there. I'm not sure of their exact statistics. But the captain is Jose Fonte, who of course played for Southampton and recently came back from the Chinese Super League. And Luc Remy is the main striker for Lille. Of course, he played for Queen's Park Rangers and Chelsea in the past in the Barclays Premier League. So yeah, we're going to come on to the highlights of the first half. On the 18th minute, we've had a fantastic start, no doubt. Gilk there, trying to get in there. Mbappe, we're all starting on the front foot here really nicely. Falcao, there's a lovely through ball to Mbappe, and Kylian Mbappe scores. AS Monaco strike first at the Stade Louise 2, and Monaco lead Lille 1-0, just coming up to 21 minutes. Kylian Mbappe, 2 games for AS Monaco in the league, 2 goals, and the Monaco fans go crazy. The boy band, so to speak, of Monaco that won them the title, of course, have returned and are providing goals and maybe a title challenge as well. Beautiful pass from Falcao to find Kylian Mbappe in space, and Mbappe with a lovely low-driven finish going for under the keeper's legs there. And Kylian Mbappe has put Monaco in front. And I'm very, very delighted with that. We started very, very positively on the 20 minutes, straight away, just on the front foot, going forward, creating chances, causing Lille problems. And Mbappe's now got 2 goals in the Liga Conforama, and it's AS Monaco 1, Lille 0. On to the 24th minute, just 4 minutes later, and they've given the ball away, have Lille. Fabinho gives it to Falcao, and he's got players in support. Lima leaves it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva's taken the strike, he's taken down, but it doesn't matter, and Bernardo Silva has scored, and it's 2-0 to AS Monaco on coming up to 27 minutes. Monaco flying here at the Stade Louise 2, and Bernardo Silva has his first goal on his return to AS Monaco from Manchester City. He will, if he didn't score, he probably would have been taken. It probably would have been a penalty, as the Jose Font tackled Bernardo Silva without making contact on the ball. So if the shot went wide of the target, it would have certainly been a penalty. But it doesn't matter. It went in, and Bernardo Silva has extended AS Monaco's lead. And Lille's chances of getting anything out of this game look to be doomed already. And yeah, what a flying start to Monaco at the Stade Louise 2. Onto the added time, and there goes the half-time whistle. A storming, exciting first half for AS Monaco and their supporters. What a performance in the first half. We started positively on the front foot, creating chances, causing Lille problems. Lille, of course, making some own mistakes, giving the ball away, which led to a goal from Mbappe on the 21st minute and Bernardo Silva on the 27th. It's Monaco 2, Lille 0 as we start the second half. And and already look at that, just starting the second half, Fonte is giving the ball away to Radamel Falcao, and he's going to take the strike. Good save from the keeper, but it's headed in off Thomas Lemar. He's now got his first goal since he's returning to Monaco as well, and Monaco are 3-0 up. They've got another goal just 2 or 3 minutes into the second half, continuing where they left off. Lille have been appalling. They've been just giving the ball away, and Falcao with a strike, good save from the keeper initially, but Lemar heads it in. The defence couldn't do anything about that. They've been all over the place, and believe it or not, Jose Fonte has made another mistake, and Mbappe's got and Lemar's got a goal now. It's 3-0 a few minutes later, and look at this, Falcao's on the charge now after Lille gave the ball away again, and Falcao's coming through, and he scores. Radamel Falcao registers his first league goal of the season, and it's 4-0 to AS Monaco, approaching 51 minutes, and the captain has scored his first goal. Important for Falcao, of course, as he is a striker, the main striker for Monaco. He just took the ball, ran out, twisted and turned his way past the defence, ran into the box, and took a great strike on his right foot. And the captain has registered his first league Conferima goal of the season. And Monaco absolutely flying, tearing Lille apart, and 4-0 up past 51 minutes. I certainly wouldn't have thought that before this match, that's for sure. And yeah, it's game over for Lille if it wasn't already, and changes already. Fonte, of course, made that mistake for Falcao's goal, is off. So yeah, Lille running in, changing the team drastically there. We're coming on to the 80th minute, and Lille have a chance here. And oh, it's been a mistake from our defender. I think it was Mendes. And Mendes of Lille has got something for the Lille away supporters. And Lille have got at least a consolation goal coming up to 82 minutes. A mistake, the first mistake of the Monaco career mode for Monaco, from AS Monaco. Mendes tried to clear the ball without really looking. He just wanted to try and clear the ball as quickly as possible. It came off one of the players. I think it was Loic Remy or something like that. Not entirely sure. And Mendes, and the ball managed to come to Mendes, who put it in after a bit of confusion from the Monaco defence. And Lille have got something on their travels, so no clean sheet for Areola on his first home match for the club. Thiago Mendes has got Lille on the board, so to speak, and it's Monaco 4, Lille 1. And there goes the full-time whistle. A fantastic first home game of the season for AS Monaco, who tore Lille apart. 2 goals in the space of 7 minutes in the first half, or 6 odd minutes, whatever. And as you can see there, Mendes and the Lille players are in a bit very disappointed and gutted of this performance. Firstly, Mbappe scored, then it was Thiago Silva, and then in the start of the second half, we came out flying out of the traps with Lemar scoring 3 minutes into the second half, and then Falcao 2 minutes later. It's finished Monaco 4, Lille 1. And as we come on to the final game of the episode, we'll be up against one of the big boys, so to speak, FC Grenadines or Grenadines or Bordeaux, however you say that. The first part of the club's name. But yeah, we'll be away at Bordeaux, that's more simply. Tough, a big club. They've played in European competitions in the past. There's no doubt going to be a tough challenge indeed, of course, at their home stadium. The player to watch, Kylian Mbappe. He's got 3 goals, of course, 1 in the Trophy de Champs final, and of course 2 goals in the first 2 league games on the season. So a great, perfect for Kylian Mbappe and the players, of course, who I've brought back to Monaco. They're making very good starts to the campaign indeed. For Bordeaux, the only player I can pick up that I know is DeAndre Yedlin, who used to play for Tottenham Hotspur briefly. He is in the right back position. And yeah, they're playing in the 4-3-3 formation, similar to the formation that Liverpool plays. So it's going to be an interesting challenge indeed. And of course, AS Monaco play in the 4-2-3-1 formation. I don't think that is the default formation. I think I did change it to the 4-2-3-1, maybe the out wide version of the 4-2-3-1. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, there's the squad again. For the 3rd game running, I've decided to put the first team on. It's just important we just get started in, get some points on the board in the league if we are to achieve our aspirations of title glory in Liga. So yeah, and of course good performances from all of the players Let's hope this wave of confidence can continue into this match at Bordeaux. On to the 31st minute of the first half, and we're starting on the positive step, albeit in difficult circumstances. Mbappe leaves it to Falcao, and Falcao has scored. And Radamel Falcao scores the first goal in this match, and AS Monaco lead at Bordeaux past 32.5 minutes played. The captain scores and the players celebrate around him, as does the contingent of away Monaco supporters. Great pass to Kylian Mbappe, and what a beautiful cross and a lovely header from Radamel Falcao. Keeper couldn't quite get a touch to it, and loops over his head. And AS Monaco strike first in this game at Bordeaux. Beautiful header, and Radamel Falcao is scoring goals now. He got one in the Trophée des Champs, one in the previous game at home against Lille, and now takes the lead for Monaco at Bordeaux. Brilliant. Now on to the 40th minute now, and Costil, the keeper, does a very long throw in there, and Basic has got the ball, and now Bordeaux is on the attack here. Got a chance here, and in towards Kamani. Kamani has scored, and Bordeaux level straight away, and against the run of play, Bordeaux are level. Kameno, that's it, Kameno has scored, and Bordeaux are level against Monaco. A real challenge now. Wonderful through ball towards the Bordeaux attack, and what a slick, crisp finish that is from Kameno on his left foot. And the keeper tried to get a left leg to the ball, didn't quite happen, and Monaco have conceded here at Bordeaux, and now Bordeaux have a wave of confidence now. Just 3 minutes before the half-time, Kameno's third goal in Liga. It's Bordeaux 1, Monaco 1, and there goes the half-time whistle. And even first halves, in many ways, we started on the front foot, but then Bordeaux defensively were pretty good. They were very well organised in defence. Falcao scored the goal after a wonderful cross from Kylian Mbappe with the header over the cross, and Falcao headed it in before Kameno equalised for Bordeaux after a wonderful executed moves from Bordeaux from the back, and it's 1-1 at half-time at that stage. On to the 57th minute, we're starting positively. Falcao's running into the box, twists and turns, takes a strike. Good stay from Costil. We've still got the ball here. Kylian Mbappe trying to cross it in, back towards Falcao. Bit crowded out there, passes it to Tielemans, and now into towards, I think it was Mbappe. Oh no, it was Fabinho, and Bordeaux live to fight another day, and there goes the full-time whistle. We have dropped points for the first time in the AS Monaco career mode. Bordeaux, a steely performance, a very good defensive performance. It was pretty much the same as the second half, really very difficult to choose between the two teams. We had a few more chances here and there, some we should have taken, but then again it was very hard. But then the chances we did try to take, it was matched by an excellent defensive performance, not just from the Bordeaux defence, but from their keeper Costil as well. Full time here in Bordeaux, it's finished Bordeaux 1, AS Monaco 1. And we conclude the first episode of the second episode of the Monaco career mode by looking at the Liga Conforama table. And Saint Etienne lead with 12 points, 4 straight wins, 9 goals scored, 2 conceded. But of course, they have played 1 game more than Monaco. Olympique Lyonnais is second with 10 points. They have scored 10 goals. That's the best defensive record in the league. PSG, the champions, are third with also 10 points. Monaco is fourth with 7 points, 2 wins and 1 draw, no defeats. 6 goals scored, 2 conceded. We've got Montpellier HSC also on 7 points. Bordeaux is 6th with 7 points. Marseille is 7th with also 7 points. Nantes is 8th with 7 points as well. Olympique Marseille conceding just 1 goal there, so I think that is the best defensive record in the league. 9th is Stade Rennais on 6 points. Then on 5 points, we've got Nîmes Olympique, and Nice is 11th with 5 points as well. Angers SCO have got 4 points. Stade de Reims are 13th with 3 points. On 2 points without a win are Dijon, Lille, and SM Caen on 2 points. And then on 1 point, after just 1 draw, we've got Strasbourg in 17th, EA Guingamp on 1 point, and then 19th in the relegation zone as well with EA Guingamp is Amiens, and then Toulouse right at the bottom there, 3 straight defeats, just 1 goal scored. the second worst defensive record in the league and 4 goals conceded. But look at Emens. They've conceded 11 goals. That's the worst defensive record in the league. But EA Grinpep, surprisingly, have scored no goals at all. But yet they're but of course they're above Emens and Toulouse. And Stade de Rennes as well, I think a promoted club, I believe. They're up to 13th and have had just 3 straight draws and 1 defeat as well. So yeah, but of course, the majority of those clubs, apart from EA Grinpep, have played 1 game more, and so of course the top 3 in the league as well. So yeah, we're going to come on to the calendar for the preview of episode 3 of the AS Monaco Career Mode, and we have a very challenging home fixture, our second big match of the season, where we'll be hosting the last season's Europa League runners-up in the final, Olympique de Marseille, of course, who played against Atletico Madrid in the at Lyon's stadium, and of course are level on 7 points in the league. Then we'll be going away to bottom club Toulouse FC, who have had 3 straight defeats and 0 points. Before then, the big match we will be concluding. We'll be concluding the third game of the episode with the start of our UEFA Champions League campaign, where we will be hosting Atletico de Madrid, the Europa League champions. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe for this series. Check out the other career modes I have as well up and running on the channel, and I'll see you next time for the third episode of the AS Monaco Career Mode. Take care.